Today's video is for the Association of Housewives or Stay-at-Home Moms, work from home babes or wives, just people like myself who spend majority of their time at home and are trying to maintain or lose weight. This video is for you. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How have you all been? I hope that you've been good. I bring you good news, tried and trusted methods that I have been practicing to enable me maintain, not necessarily lose weight. So if you are interested, keep watching. Before we go into the video proper, let's give a moment for people who are just joining us for the first time. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Onyinye and I know that you would love to be a part of this family. So just go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You will not be losing anything, I promise. You would only be gaining more wisdom, more knowledge, because this person that you are seeing here, a bag of wisdom and knowledge and understanding and beauty. Yeah, so I know you love to be a part of this family, so just go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. I work a full-time, fully remote job, which is very convenient, but it can be a scam sometimes because you don't know when to turn it off. But because of my work and the fact that I don't like to go anywhere, I'm in my house almost 98% of the time. Every single day I am in my house. Like, I don't go anywhere. You will just find me sitting at home, either working, watching a movie, just doing things around the house, filming YouTube videos. So I spend a lot of time at home. This is obviously not a good thing if you are trying to lose weight, to keep some pounds off, or like to maintain your weight. It's obviously not good that you stay in one place for majority of your time. You need to be active somewhat. And I have a gym subscription, but I've noticed that I go to the gym, but I don't necessarily lose weight with it. I've grown stronger. I have a bit of stamina, but my weight is still the same, which is not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that I know now that I cannot out exercise a bad diet. Diet is a huge part of weight loss, weight maintenance, anything to do with your weight, even health as well. Diet is essential. With someone who spends majority of their time at home like me, dieting can be a little bit tricky. I am the primary chef in my home and I cook almost every day. What am I saying? I cook every day, and sometimes I don't even chop belly food before the food done, and then I eat again after I finish eating. So I end up eating way more than I should. That doesn't help at all. I also cannot be very restrictive with my diet because I am a very picky eater. There are a lot of things that I do not eat, so the little that I eat, I cannot now restrict myself in the quantity that I eat. So it gets a bit tricky. So what I'm trying to do is sort of paint the picture of what my reality is, so that you know where the advice I'm going to give in this video is coming from. I spend a lot of time at home because I work from home, and I'm always sitting down in front of my computer. When I'm not doing that, I'm cooking and eating, and because I'm not very active, I don't get to exercise enough to lose weight or maintain my weight, which puts me in a bad position. Now you have a full picture of what my reality is and where the advice I'm going to give in this video are coming from. So let's just go right ahead to the tips that I've used to sort of help me curtail the amount that I eat, help me stay active, and also lose weight when I need to. The first tip that I'm going to be sharing, and also one that has helped me a great deal both in curtailing the amount of food that I eat and the number of times that I eat, is intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting has a lot of health benefits, one of which is weight loss. Because of the way it is designed, it helps you manage what you eat and the amount that you eat. So the idea behind intermittent fasting is that you fast for a greater part of the day, leaving you a small window for you to eat. So within that window you can eat as much as you would like to, but it is advisable that you keep your portion small and you go for like healthy alternatives, especially if you're trying to lose weight. So you can do your fast either for 16, 18, 21 or 24 hours, I think. You can go and look it up. So but the thing is, the longer you fast, the more your body burns the fast that you already have. So you can choose to do the 16-hour window or the 21 or the 18, whichever works for you. But I will advise that if you're just starting out, maybe you start with like the lowest possible amount of hours that you can go, and as you build your tolerance, then you can increase as you go. So intermittent fasting has helped me a lot. I've been doing intermittent fasting for a long time, and because it fits right into my lifestyle, I have not found it very difficult to do. I'm not a breakfast person, so usually I just keep breakfast and have my first meal between say 12 to 1. Then I stop eating at 6-7 o'clock, and then go to the next day 1 o'clock and do the same thing. If I eat earlier in the morning, say 10 or 11, I make sure that my window for eating closes at 4, and then I do like the whole 16 or 18-hour fast. So depending on what works for you, you can just design the method to fit your lifestyle. If you are somebody that don't like eating at night, you can do breakfast, lunch, and skip dinner. As time goes on, I find that you'll be able to do 21, 22, even 24 hours fast if you time it well. So that helps a lot. You should try intermittent fasting if you haven't tried it. The second thing that has helped me is to plan my meal ahead of time. I've noticed that, especially with doing intermittent fasting, after my fast, I'm usually very hungry, and I don't mind just eating any and everything that I see. So if I don't plan my meal, that's what I end up doing. But if I plan my meal ahead of time, I find that I stick to what I plan to eat. So planning my meal ahead of time has been helpful as well. I have a timetable, a food timetable, so I know what I'm going to eat from Sunday to Sunday. I try to plan, ahead of time, so that I don't find myself eating just out of compulsion or just because I'm hungry. I really need something to eat. So you should consider that even if you're not doing intermittent fasting, planning your meal ahead of time helps a lot, because you already set aside something that you are going to eat. You're not just eating out of impulse or just because you see something laying around and you just pick it up and eat. So meal plan is something that you should stick to. Another thing that is going to help as well is to find alternative, healthier ways to make the things that you love. Like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm a very picky eater, and most, if not all, of the things I eat are typical Nigerian meals. If you're Nigerian, you know that a lot of our food are calorie dense, they are filled with a lot of carbohydrates, so there is a tendency to sort of overeat it. It makes you add a lot of weight, especially if you make it the way that we would make it, typically with a lot of oil, both like red oil and groundnut oil. It's just like a lot of unhealthy things, even with the choice of meat that we use in our stews and soups as well. That can be a source of fat and carbohydrates that you don't necessarily need in the quantity that we consume it. So finding alternative, healthier ways to make the meals that you love will help a lot. So find healthier ways to make the things that you love, and also incorporate more fruits and vegetables to your meals. We are not lacking on fruits and vegetables as Nigerians. There are a lot of leafy grains that we use to make our meals, so that you don't just have rice, yam, eba, and bread on rotation every single day. Once you learn how to balance your diet, you'll find that your body is able to work better, you will lose weight faster, you will feel good, and just be in overall health. So healthy meals and a healthy portion of fruit and vegetable is something that you should really consider. Something else that has helped me is to stay active. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I do have a gym subscription, but I do not use it very regularly right now. But you don't necessarily have to go to the gym. You can work out at home. You can walk around your house. If you have kids, playing with them around the house, outside of the house is also exercise. You can dance, you can move your body, turn your everyday chores into a fun way of, you know, just moving your body. But whatever you do to raise your heartbeat and sweat a little is considered exercise, so it is not restricted to the gym. If you don't have the time or the resources to register for a gym, or you don't think that you have the motivation to show up at a gym every single day, then consider home exercise. Consider dancing at home. Consider putting on YouTube and just following the millions and millions of videos. Easy, beginner friendly routine